Did you know Hogwarts' most silent ghost was murdered by her own lover? Here's the truth about the Grey Lady Helena Ravenclaw. Helena was the only daughter of Rowena Ravenclaw, founder of Hogwarts, and her husband. Rowena was brilliant, beautiful, and legendary for her wit and wisdom. Helena inherited her mother's intelligence, but not her patience. She grew up jealous of her mother's fame, feeling overshadowed by the great Rowena Ravenclaw. Rowena owned a legendary artifact, the Diadem of Ravenclaw, a tiara/crown. It was said to enhance the wisdom of whoever wore it. It was Rowena's most prized possession. Helena, bitter and desperate to be smarter than her mother, stole the diadem one night. She fled Hogwarts and ran away to Albania, a country in Eastern Europe, hiding in a dense, magical forest. Rowena was heartbroken, not just about the diadem, about her daughter abandoning her. As she lay dying of a terminal illness, never specified, possibly a broken heart or wasting sickness, she sent for help. She asked the Bloody Baron, a Hogwarts student at the time, from an ancient pureblood family, to find Helena. Here's the dark part. The Baron was in love with Helena. He tracked her to the Albanian forest. But Helena refused to come home. She told him she'd rather die than return to her mother's shadow. The Baron, consumed by rage and heartbreak at her rejection, stabbed her with his sword. He realized what he'd done the moment she fell. Overcome with guilt and horror, he immediately turned the sword on himself and died beside her. Both returned as ghosts, forever bound to Hogwarts. Helena Ravenclaw became the Grey Lady, pale, silent, haunting the Ravenclaw common room and library corridors. She rarely speaks, consumed by eternal shame for stealing from her mother. The Bloody Baron became Slytherin's house ghost, covered in chains and silver bloodstains as penance. He never speaks of what happened. The other ghosts fear him. He spends eternity in silent, agonizing guilt. They never speak to each other. They haunt opposite ends of the castle. The Baron stares at her from across the Great Hall, and she never looks back. Helena never told anyone where she hid the diadem until Tom Riddle came along. In the 1940s, a charming, handsome Hogwarts prefect named Tom Riddle, young Voldemort, sought out the Grey Lady. He flattered her, pretended to understand her pain, and asked where the diadem was hidden. She told him, in a hollow tree in the Albanian forest. Riddle traveled there, retrieved the diadem, turned it into a Horcrux, and hid it in the Room of Requirement at Hogwarts, inside the vanished cabinet, where Harry later found it. In deathly